And we're live on the air.
Hello. Can you hear me? Am I still here?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me? Am I here? Hey, tonight is January 20, 2017. We're doing the weekend review. We're going to start with, how you doing? Have you picked a name yet? Where are you at? I'm Puto. I've done figured out I'm Puto.
I'm changing your name in my phone to Puto.
To Puto way. Yes.
Yeah.
You have a whole bunch of secret numbers, and I need to ask you about why I get so many calls out of Stone Mountain, Georgia.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Somebody's transferring the tower to me through Stone Mountain.
It's probably where the switch is. I don't know.
Hey, you need to look at my phone and figure out why the fuck I've got so many numbers for you, and I never really know who I'm talking to. I just assume it's you because I don't have no more friends. Is what I'm thinking, right? There's nobody going to call me.
Yeah, not at the random hours I do.
Yeah.
It's because it's a big switchboard system because there's hundreds and hundreds
and it
of
goes
lines.
through Stone Mountain. Mine, I have a 404 area code, and for all of you guys who are trying to figure out who I am Puto, and I have a 404 area code, which means that I'm in the deep south.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Right?
Yeah.
So far, I have found out that I am in the deep south.
Deep south.
Deep south, and my partner here. And what's your name?
I don't know yet. I haven't worked that out.
We're in episode 3, and he still don't know his name. But I'm Puto. Welcome to Puto World.
My friend used to call me...
Weboses.
Well, no.
Yeah,
He used to call me all sorts of Amish names. Jedediah, Hezekiah.
Jebediah. Nah, we're not going Christian quite yet. Oh, yes. Maybe we should. Maybe you should be Ebediah. And I'll be Puto.
What the hell's Ebediah?
Who knows? It's Amish. I don't live in
it's not
part
Amish,
of the fucking planet. What the fuck? You're asking me?
I don't even think it's a name. Well, it probably is.
Well,
people's fucking naming their children some really random shit drives me fucking nuts.
Like Blue?
Yeah? Blue would be one of them. Apple. There's plenty of celebrity names that are fucking ridiculous.
Well, they're not ridiculous. They make sense to people who really need attention.
No.
Yeah.
I still think they're ridiculous.
If my name was Blue Sky, Weboses, right? That I'm Blue Sky Eggs, and that would be a name that would be worth keeping, right?
Sure.
Because I could always change my last name to Blue Sky Portugal.
Yeah, I guess.
Or something else, hopefully. I mean, that. Right?
Uh-huh.
All right, what are we going to do this show about? Where are we at? What are we doing? We're putting it in the can, we putting it in the garbage, we putting it in a file that we can't sell. What the fuck are we doing? Where are we at?
We're putting it on the air.
We're putting it on the air. So are we going to take our twist on the news?
Sure.
Or just talk shit and just see if anybody gives a fuck. You, on the other hand,
that's fine. You're blind as a bat. I got 2015 vision, so
I've got 2017 in one eye, and I've got 2600 in the other, which means one has to make up for the other. Now it's your job to figure out which one is good.
Which one wanders more?
Yeah, that might be an issue. The date. The date is significant.
It is. It is. 45th president of the United States sworn in today, January 20th.
Yep. Well, where are you at? Are you happy, content? What do you need out of this?
What? Like out of this president?
Well,
life? I mean, this podcast? What are we talking about here?
How about this Inauguration Day? Was it good for you?
Sure. Yeah, it was fun.
You comfortable?
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel like you might have a shot at doing something and creating it out of nothing?
The white privilege. Yes, absolutely.
Is that how you feel? White privilege? Well, that's how I feel. I mean, just so we all know. You know what? If I look at like the whole global picture, you know where I have the deepest problem is between males and females. I'll give you an example.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Or Paraguay. Which one shows more bikini?
Paraguay.
Okay. Where is it less likely to where you're going to be a woman and executed?
Paraguay. You hear that? I read some story the other day about a girl or a lady burning her daughter alive, calling it an honor killing.
Yes.
Did you hear that too?
I just read the highlight and I kind of knew what the fuck was happening.
There was an arranged marriage that they backed out of. Some random shit.
And
somehow it's justified.
And the mother executed her own child.
Yeah, burned it.
And that's basically what happens around the globe if you're a female, as far as, you know, what I've read. If you're in the United States and your name is Meryl Streep, you're probably not going to be executed by an Islamic terrorist, is what I'm guessing. Is this where we're at?
It would appear that way.
Yeah.
It would appear people like that are pretty safe.
Alec Baldwin.
What a bastard.
Is he like the greatest actor in the world, or is he like the greatest actor in the fucking world? Why are A-listers not on the list of people I give a fuck about?
I don't know. He's not. Alex Baldwin's not an A-lister.
Yeah, he's definitely an A-lister. He's been employed for.
Doesn't make him an A-lister. Tenure
Alec
doesn't
Baldwin,
fucking matter.
Alec Baldwin is a A-lister whose first radio broadcast was such a fucking disaster that we need to find this and add it to what we're broadcasting here, right? He thought because he is a A-lister, multi-rich, and he has got probably
what?
7 shows in the works that he can also take over radio. He's going to take over Rush Limbaugh's position.
What?
From the liberal point of view.
No, he's not. There's never been a successful liberal radio show.
You're the computer genius, dude. Pull this up, and it's open records. Don't do it now. We've got way more shit to do. That's why we got to listen to this.
Oh, fine.
But I'm telling you, Alec Baldwin.
I don't believe that. He's not all that impressive. He's a good C-lister, D-lister.
Who would you consider an A-list?
A-listers are the top
Kim
guys.
Kardashian.
Oh, God. Well, I mean,
she
probably is, but that's not.
Kanye is definitely a
piece of shit, too.
Beyonce.
Yes.
A-list. Yeah. Where we? All right. Give me another one. Prince. He's fucking dead.
Well, yeah.
Michael Jackson. I mean, who can compare to Beyonce?
Your nose is like Michael Jackson's. That's fucking great.
Well, that's beside the point.
It's like a prosthetic over there. I was thinking more like movie stars, like Will Smith. He's a big A-lister.
He's an A-lister, really?
Yeah.
Have you ever watched The Fresh Prince? Do you really know what the show's about?
Has
Uncle Phil ever not molested Will Smith?
I don't think I've ever looked at it that way. And
you should.
I don't think I like you ruining a show that I grew up with.
Well, you need to watch it again. And Uncle Phil.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I hope not. You're going to get a suit or some shit. Watch this.
Who, me? Mm-hmm. Well, it's only an opinion, but there's a whole lot of video to back it up.
Did you see that thing I posted on Facebook?
What about Bill Cosby?
No, no, but
he was like a child molester. What is he charged with? What is his issue?
Like rape, date rape, and drugging women.
Yeah,
that type of random shit. But I don't know. Did he do it? Yeah, probably. Whatever.
Will Smith is married to a
Jada Pinkett Smith.
swapper. She likes a little Caribbean cock every now and then. Right. And he definitely likes
I don't know what you're talking about.
a very exotic cock. From what I can tell. Right.
Okay.
I would consider myself not a Will Smith fan.
Apparently not. I don't know what you got against the man. He's done
Well-
nothing to you.
Well, he created shitty rap.
Yeah, people bought a shitty rap.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it
there
wasn't
was
shitty.
a shitty TV show that came along.
And
The best part of the show was when he
it-
gets tossed out on his fucking face on the sidewalk during the goddamn introductions. That's the best part of the show. Everything after that is a... you don't take Philadelphia
don't take the hood to the
whorehouse
well, yeah,
or something.
I don't know.
Aunt Vivian. What was your opinion of how many times they had to swap her?
It's 2.
Well, there you go. You was ahead of me. Good. Yeah, they swapped them a few times.
Yeah.
Because, I mean...
Apparently those roles are inconsequential. They did that with Family Matters, too. The mother on Family Matters.
Well,
Urkel show.
I mean, it kind of goes back to... They all look the same. You can interchange them about any time you want to. We're kind of the same way, except we grow hair in different places or have tattoos in different spots. Where are you at on tattoos? This is a conversation we've never had.
Okay, so, like tattoos, they're cool for most people, and they look cool most of the time.
Yeah.
You know, people, there's some questionable shit.
But if
there,
you're
obviously.
old and stupid with an earring,
young,
fucking
old,
hoop
whatever,
or whatever.
no.
Yeah, it's
not even that, but, you know, they're just not for me. I just couldn't do it.
They just irritate me.
No, I mean, they're, whatever.
I don't.
But, yeah. What are the life
I
choices
think
you
you're
make?
more exotic if you don't have a bunch of piercings and fucking tattoos. If you're not trying to be like everybody else, then you're not. The thing about tattoos that irritates me is that from a distance more than 3.5 feet,
Yeah.
you can't tell what the fuck they've got on their skin.
Most of them.
Right? It looks like a birth defect. Right?
Yeah.
It's a fucking birthmark that runs across your face diagonally through your goddamn rib cage or some other shit, right? But everything is covered in something that you don't understand. If I ever had a tattoo, you know what I'd want?
You don't have any tattoos?
None. I don't have a scar.
Oh, yeah. Scars.
I don't have anything I can brag about. Well, wait a minute. I've got a little scratch right there on my forehead. You see that little scratch? That's because I turned over violently in my sleep. Right.
How about that nose that's not attached to your face?
Well,
what would you call that?
I mean, there's been some ribs and some kidneys and there's been some internal bleeding along my path. Right. But the nose is the thing that, it seems to impress most people. I had a spar partner one time, shit, I kid you not. She was 68 years old, Beverly. Beverly couldn't... Her hand speed was at least that of a woman her size, shape, and weight. Right?
Okay.
It was everything you could expect.
Yeah.
I'm a second-degree black belt. Right? Beverly has got a piece of tape hanging off of her spar gloves.
Uh-huh.
Right? And I never wore, like, protection other than that I was going to throw at. Once I reached a certain level, I didn't cover up. I never wore a cup in my life. I played 11 years of football, and I've never had my balls stepped on, right?
Good for you. Don't imagine it's
I've
pleasant.
spent most of my life studying the martial arts, and I've never had my balls touched, right? And I've never had a cup on.
Speaking of that, sorry, 2 weeks ago,
Yes.
maybe 3 weeks ago, the
Right.
Ohio State game. That guy got his fucking taint played with and
Why?
everything. I don't
What the
know.
fuck was that about?
You saw it though, right?
Yeah, it was almost erotic to me. I got off on it. I was asking my producer, can we figure out what he did that turned me on so much?
For the record, I am not the producer.
Yes. You'll producer Ann, you'll meet her later. But yeah, I that was so erotic to me. I wish.
I'm so disturbed by how erotic that was to you.
Well, I'm still trying to find a spot. But I'll also tell you this too. I'm a elder male, which means that I had to be probed, and I was also in the military. I was in the Marines, which means that they spend a whole lot of time in your asshole, right? Finding out where
this,
shit is at,
okay.
right? As it turns out,
sorry for anybody that had to go through that.
Yeah, me too. They looked at the back of my balls. I can't even imagine what that looks like. I've tried to see it, and I can't get the goddamn mirror to angle right.
Even if you could, you couldn't see it.
No,
blind as goddamn bat.
It's the back of my tank. It's actually the part of my body that I don't even wash because it's like,
God,
I should leave some funk somewhere, and I just leave it on the back of my balls.
Poor producer.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's always that. But then there's this other thing that's like, hey, I'm still a fucking alpha male. You know, if I'm somewhere in a room, I'm going to get some semblance of attention from some level of fucking human being, right? Or I'm not. You know this feeling.
Uh-huh.
You know this feeling. Right?
What the hell are you trying to say?
Well, it's nice to be the boss.
This is true.
Right?
This is true.
I'm not used to having a boss, which, as it pertains to this certain podcast, I'm not a fan of the fact that you've paid for everything so far, and all I've got to do is sit here.
This is going to be a good time. Well, small investment.
Okay. Yeah.
And like I need a reason to spend money.
There you go.
I like toys.
Where are we at? Where are we back? Can we get into the news? Can we get into something that...
God damn it, it's been 18 fucking minutes so far.
And all we've done is introduce?
All we've done is ramble. That's how my staff meetings go.
CNN. Where are you at with CNN?
Fake news? No, I don't know. Yeah, it's just the default thing, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess everybody does fake news stories every now and
Everybody.
then.
Yeah. I tend to agree with you. I think they kind of blow shit up. It's more important to be first than accurate.
Yes. And giving them some news, even if it's not the right news, is still
Which is kind of the reason why I wanted to do this podcast, really.
Okay.
So you can kind of look at how the week in the news falls in place, but then you get a chance to look at it over the course of the week, right?
Okay.
So you kind of fill in some blanks. I'll give an example. It's as local. The pit bull.
Oh, the pit bull and a goddamn border collie.
Yes, correct. I mean, we're looking at 2 children, 1 dead, 1 maimed.
One still in the hospital, yeah.
Yes.
It's a tragedy.
At what point do we not just realize that it's not necessary to own a goddamn pit bull?
Hey, I have a goddamn pit bull.
I'm kind of a liberal in a way, right? I don't get the whole pit bull thing. I've lived with pit bulls and I can't trust any of them. None of them. And I'm an alpha male.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And I can't trust none of them. All of them have fucked me some way.
They all males?
Well, that's a good question. Hold on. Oh, no. Zoe was not a male. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you the story about Zoe. Zoe was running from animal control in Newton County.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay? Zoe run up to me. She's covered in flea bites, gnats, goddamn every disease you've ever considered, and she's got saggy tits. But boy, she's brittle. She's beautiful.
Sounds like just your type.
Oh, yeah. Well, she lived a long time. she lived a good one. But animal control was looking for her.
Uh-huh.
Right? And then when I stuck her inside my fence, actually, what I realized I had to do was she run up and I molested her. I actually felt her off in a dog kind of way.
This is disgusting.
And then I stuck her inside my fence. Well, not 20 minutes after I stuck her in my fence, I'm out there waxing my truck. And
You had something with waxing?
oh yeah. Oh, I'm a motorsports guy. I'll always have something quick. Damn, you fucked me up.
It happens.
Where are we at? Help me out.
You were talking about Zoe and putting her in
Zoe,
your fence.
yes, Zoe. Put her in the back fence, and then animal control pulls up, and they says, "Yeah, well, we're looking for this dog. She's brindle and she's white, mostly, but she's got the other markings of a pit bull. And if you see her, give us a call." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, yes, I'll call you."
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that never happened.
No?
And she was a sweetheart. Now, every time she'd throw a litter of goddamn puppies by somebody who would dig through my fence, we would end up with fucking, what is it called, that distemper. So that 7/8 of our litter is obliterated. Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it was suck shit. But it was a good thing she didn't breed. She was too fucking stupid to do anything other than breed. Right? This is why I took her in. You can look at her eyes. It's like, what the fuck? You're not thinking of nothing.
You felt that connection, did you?
Yeah. I understand empty a bag. I get it. Yeah, when I see an empty bag, it's fucking, I get it.
We see quite a bit of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I'm with you. So we left off.
We're talking about the pit bull and the fucking border collie attack, and then we spun off of that into
my personal life, which
yes.
is probably where we should be anyway. It's probably more an interesting story. Again, I'm going to ask, what is your opinion of CNN?
I don't really have an opinion of CNN. I guess.
Well, how about this? How about if you're CNN, you're a news story that's supposed to be respected throughout the fucking world, right? You are CNN. How would you feel if you got booted out of the YMCA? I mean, nationwide.
I think it's
YMCA.
I think it's pretty hilarious, actually.
It's the ultimate kick in the fucking throat is the way I would take it. Your death knell is signed. Ted Turner, you're an Atlanta guy. I'm an Atlanta boy. I'm proud of the fact that we had CNN up until the point to where we didn't have them anymore.
Right.
They just become the National Enquirer.
Yeah.
Right? Or World News. Or whatever the fuck you find at the damn grocery store. I don't get it. I don't understand how CNN still has any credibility at all. Any. Where are they coming from? This is why podcasting matters. Is because what we're fed is garbage.
It is. I absolutely agree.
It's all garbage.
I absolutely agree. That's why I really don't have an opinion on it. Like, it's not even really worth worrying about. Like you, I read so many different news stories from so many different sites that, you'll find another version of it somewhere else and maybe a third version, and you get to figure it out,
Well, unfortunately, all I can do is sit here and wait for the damn body counts and say, well, this was a good attack or it wasn't. I'll give an example. Islamic terrorist.
Again?
Drives into a crowd in Melbourne, Australia. If there's anybody in the world that I do not want to fuck with, it's Australian guys. Right?
Why? Because they beat up kangaroos?
Everybody. They beat up everybody. Fucking Kangaroo Jack is not a joke. The dude with the big knife buoy thing. Oh, you're...
I don't know what you're talking about.
Kangaroo Jack is the one. The other one is...
Steve Irwin?
No.
That's all I got.
No, the other movie with the guy, he says, that's not a knife, this is a knife.
I've heard that, but I don't know where it's from.
Okay, it's not Cambridge.
Okay.
Well, okay. All right. Okay. Closer to home. Markeith Lloyd. Markeith Lloyd is the... he murdered a sheriff's deputy, female.
Oh, down in
Orlando.
Orlando. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is turning into like the kid's dream and the fucking adult's nightmare, from what I can tell. Right?
Yeah, that's where that
This
nightclub shooting was, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And not only that, but the damn Zimmerman.
Oh yeah, that was there too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right there. So this is a hot spot.
It is.
Being from the part of the country that I'm from, if I saw Florida fall in the fucking ocean, it wouldn't hurt my feelings.
If Florida would fall and California would fall, life would be good in the lower 46.
We may... Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm smooth like that occasionally.
Yeah. We can still... I mean, Oregon and Washington still have a shot. But, I mean, a chainsaw dropping Florida into the ocean would not be the worst thing that could happen.
Actually, just southern and mid California, keep the rest because you got the redwoods and shit like that.
Yeah.
You got all the
they're
tech
worth
stuff,
saving.
and we need all the tech stuff that's going
Yeah,
on
we
in
need to
Silicon
take stuff.
Valley,
But,
so.
I mean, that Los Angeles is lost.
Yeah, about midway up. Yeah, just
The Podfather. I'm going to give a shout out to Adam Carolla. Adam Carolla is my fucking hero. You're the reason why I'm doing this right now. But dude, what you talk about as far as the LA traffic system or the police system or the just living in LA, the idea that you're still there is just beyond my realm of comprehension. Why the fuck would you not want to leave this prison?
I don't know, man. They take their kids on field trips to play in the fault line and shit like that. Like, it's
Yeah.
some really weird shit that goes on out there.
And actually, it turns out that if you're going to throw a body into the volcano, it's not necessarily needed to be a fucking virgin. Right? Well, anyway, what interests me about this Orlando case is the way that he kind of treated the judge here, right? Have you seen that video?
I have not. Only
Guys,
video.
look this up. Look this up. You need to see what it's like to be a complete fucking animal in a courtroom when you just have nothing to lose.
Well, then they should have tased him. At least make it entertaining for the rest of us.
You got to see this. You got to see how.
Let him ramble on and then fucking drop him. You know?
Well,
but I
what was
speaking of
interesting to
dropping him,
me is there was a certain point to where he continued to cuss in the courtroom. He had already lost his eye because evidently a sheriff's deputy kicked him in the fucking face.
God damn! I saw it. It looked like.
And it knocked his eye out of his head.
Oh shit!
I know how this feels. I had it done to me on Paris Island. I know this sucks. I get it. Right? I've got a broken nose and I'm blind in my fucking eye. And this happened on all of it happened on Paris Island. Come to think of it. What are you fucking laughing at? Why? I'm just saying. This is the way the shit went down. Fuck, I was there. I can be a witness.
It's just the way you say it. It's just funny.
Don't just giggle. Pay attention.
We were talking about dude losing
How far
his
into
eye.
the show are we? How much more arguing have we got to do?
Oh, we were.
All right. Well, then I think we need to move to the news of the day.
What's the news of the day?
Well, the 45th president of the United States was put in...
Sworn in?
Sworn in. Put in.
He's not a ficus. He wasn't planted. Well, maybe he was planted.
Did you watch it? Did you
I
see
did.
it? You did.
I did.
Live?
I did.
Or did you wake up in time?
I was awake. Thank you.
Okay.
I was awake.
Good.
It was. I watched Pence get sworn in by.
See, I didn't see that. I missed that.
That was like 5 minutes before. It was supposed to be, the timeline I saw was 11:30 sharp. They would do Mike Pence, and then sometime before noon, expected to be 11:45, 11:50, they would swear in Trump, and that would be it, because like it has to be done before noon because the power expires or some shit. And so Clarence Justice Clarence Thomas
Yes.
swore him in
First
black
yes, good for him.
Supreme Court justice.
I even like Anita Hill. I understand her case. I get it.
Yeah.
I get the Clarence Thomas and Anita Hill. I get it. And if you guys out there don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, let's just say it like this.
And I'm one of them.
Learn to read.
Learn to read.
Yeah, just, keep up with shit.
Crack a book.
Yes. Yes. There's a reason why Clarence Thomas has not really been given the respect that he's owed. And it was because we had a lying fucking rape victim bitch who made some false accusations that was never quite... Am I getting into legal shit here?
Go for it. One of my favorite podcasts is a legal show.
My personal opinion is that a jilted bitch made an accusation against a powerful fucking human being.
Yeah, he is very powerful.
In Saudi Arabia, you would be executed for much fucking less. Much less. Alright, we'll beat a bitch to death with paper towels before we let that bitch get away. But hey, it's the world we live in.
This is true.
I missed that. I didn't see it. And I'm not really sure why, because I remember... Now, check this out. Several years back, and I don't know who the reporter... I don't know what channel I was watching. I have no clue. But I remember that the swearing in of the vice president was much more, difficult than it was for the actual president. Because there were so many more lines, and you've got so much more to go through. And I remember that sticking out in my head. So...
Today, they both took the same oath.
No, they couldn't have.
Word for word. Well,
really?
Other than discharging the offices of vice president versus president.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Same thing. Yep.
Well, I know whenever they fucking said that year, it was true. It was like the vice president had to go through an inquiry before he could say I do. And then there was and yes, but I for whatever reason, I thought his was done after the president. So maybe I'm retarded.
Well, you probably are.
Well, I mean, it's a memory. So, Donald Trump's president. I'm gonna start with this. The Twitter handle is now POTUS.
Yeah, that ought to be fun. I might have to get a Twitter just to watch the shit show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That could be fun.
I have one, and I don't keep up because I already know I'm going to get it filtered through the fucking media anyway, and I'll read their slant on where we end up or how we start out. He's the president, and I run across a brilliant posting just a little right before we started this show.
Okay.
And it says, "Is Donald Trump your president? Yes or no?" Yes. Wait, let's start back. Do you live in the United States?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
it was like a flow chart? Yeah, it was like a flow chart.
It was very small.
Yeah.
It was tiny.
Yeah, it was funny. I saw something very similar, if not the same thing.
It was, and it was like, okay, I live in the U.S. I'm an American citizen. He is my president. And all you fucking whiny pieces of goddamn college shit with your fucking degrees
leave the
and
snowflakes alone.
Those snowflakes. Let's bring them into the conversation.
I'm sorry I did this. I apologize.
Well, go ahead. Go with what you know because you're closer to college bullshit than I am, dude.
Yeah.
You understand this generation.
I do not.
You have to understand it better than I do.
I am not a goddamn millennial. All right, maybe I technically am, but I am not. Trust me, I am not a millennial. No millennials. Not a fan. Not a fan of hipsters.
You're kind of like a WWE wrestler. If I was to give you a, just taking a look at you or what have you. I would say that you're somewhere in the middle of the WWE and The fire department.
The fire department.
Yeah.
Okay. WWE. That's a new one. Yeah. Don't like hipsters.
Yeah. Don't get them. don't get them.
Yeah. Oh well.
CNN.
You keep going back to CNN.
Yeah, I guess it's because I understand the need to destroy them. I get it. I absolutely fucking understand it. They need to be exposed for the shit that they are. They are not news.
They're the National Enquirer?
Well, you know, this is an honest to God fact. The National Enquirer has never been sued.
Because it's satire.
What? No, it's real.
No, it's not.
It's real, dude. You don't do Hollywood A-listers. You goddamn Brad Pitt, goddamn Angelina Jolie, fucking Kim Kardashian cocksuckers, and you people have wore out your welcome. Your ability to do nothing but act like other people and award yourself with golden goddamn statues has come to a boring fucking end. You're done. You A-listers don't matter anymore. Meryl Streep, fuck you. You'll die alone, bitch. Fuck you.
Oh, ouch.
Charlie Sheen, Martin Sheen. Alec Baldwin.
You see,
all of you motherfuckers who were ever in Team America World Police,
you
are exactly what that parody tells of you. You are nothing. You act like people, and then you give yourself awards for it. I don't get it. How many award shows are devoted to shit that is on TV? The Tonys. That's for the gay goddamn New York fucking bullshit shows, right?
Broadway
the live
shows,
actors.
Cultured, you could use some.
Yeah. Yeah, then there's the Golden Globes. Is that TV and movies? Or who the fuck cares?
You know what? It's the magic of the internet. If you care, I can find out. It's the magic of the internet. I'll just
find it out and then argue it back to me sometime when I give a fuck, which will not be in this lifetime. So fuck you.
Oh, damn.
Go down. Matt Damon. Motherfucking Damon.
God,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
He was awesome in Wolf of Wall Street.
He was awesome. He's awesome in everything he played. So is Matt Damon.
Yeah.
But other than what you put on that I can look at for fucking free, fuck you. Your opinion doesn't matter.
No.
You're a nothing.
You're an actor. You're paid to perform.
Yes.
I don't care about your opinion.
Don't ride around in your goddamn diesel-powered fucking ships and tell me how I'm wasting electricity. Fuck you. Both. Both of you. Fuck you. Angelina Jolie's divorce from fucking Brad Pitt means as much to me as what happens in the guy next door's yard. I do not give a fuck.
Do you still not give a fuck about the different TV shows? Because you got the SAG Awards.
SAG Awards.
The SAG Screen Actors
Guild. Yeah. Oh, right. So they get more.
Yeah.
So all their trophy cases are full.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's as many award shows as there are motherfuckers to accept the awards, is what I'm kind of... Okay.
We're getting there.
Keep going.
You got the Grammys.
Yes. Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
yes. That's the Beyonce award show. Yes.
Yeah, you got the Independent Spirit Awards.
Which is... What the fuck
independent movies.
Did anybody show up?
Probably. Just
Quentin
because
Tarantino?
I'm sure.
He makes good movies. I love his movies.
I stand his movies.
Really?
No.
Why?
Or his nephew.
Yeah, well, I get that. Yes. Yes. I'm with you there.
But, yeah, he, yeah, it just doesn't, I don't care for him. I never have. I don't like any of the Kill Bills. I just don't, none of that.
Really?
I can't.
Well, see,
it's fucking weird.
I guess I've seen them so many times for free that I've kind of gone past them too. Now, I still like Django Unchained. That's a good movie.
I would try this. I would try that one, and then his most recent one.
I haven't seen it either. I don't.
Not Hateful.
Yeah,
is it a Hateful Eight?
It's close. If
or
you're not right, you're close. But I've seen everything else. I mean, Reservoir Dogs and What was your? You never. Never saw it.
Never saw Reservoir
Really,
Dogs.
you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you
never saw
really
it.
need to watch this movie.
Yeah, I work. Sorry, as you know. Hey, Oscars.
Oh, we still got them to go.
Oh
through.
yeah, I'm not even.
Fuck, it's still January, and I'm tired of these shows already. We got more months to go. Oh yes,
You got
beautiful.
the Oscars,
Yes.
the iHeartRadio Music Awards.
Okay. I steal some radio talk shows off of iHeart Radio, but other than that, there's no music out there. I've seen every fucking rock band that was worth seeing, most hip hop bands that were from the 80s and 90s, because I was security at the Omni at downtown. I've seen everybody, and there's nobody right now that I would pay a nickel to see if they were set up across the fucking street. Right, I shit you not. This
I
is
really
how
like
far
music,
removed
but,
from
yeah.
goddamn music I am.
Yeah, I mean, I really like music, and there are people I would want to go see, but
I'd like to see Pearl Jam.
yeah, that'd be cool.
I'd like to see, Nirvana, but after that, I mean, what came out after grunge was fucking garbage.
Yeah, the '90s was really solid with all genres
Yeah.
of music.
Yes. Since then, we've got nothing.
No, nothing.
Nothing.
There's 53 pages on Wikipedia. Now, Wikipedia is obviously
Yeah.
what you get what you pay for, but
Okay.
there's 53 pages of television awards shows.
See, that's just
So the Golden
nuts.
Nymph Award, the Golden Collar,
Golden Nymph Award.
yeah, not Nympho.
Yes. Yeah.
The O matters
Well,
on this one.
I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about Hollywood right now. Who is the hottest? What's the hottest piece of talent in Hollywood right now? My evil pleasure is Selena Gomez because I mean she's. I still feel like I should feel dirty for thinking that she's.
You
cute.
should. She's old enough to be your granddaughter.
Well, she's at least legal, right? She's
Absolutely.
not still 12.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, she is legal. That's fortunate. We're not going to be condoning child rape or anything like that
Okay.
on this show.
All right. Well, okay.
So,
All right. But there's another fact that has to do with Justin Bieber, which means that I wouldn't touch the bitch. I would leave a bunch of marks on her with 10-foot pole marks on the end where I had been bouncing off of her fucking ass. Right? That Bieber thing.
yeah.
So it's like, all right, she's cute, she's innocent looking, she's blah, 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 blah. And then you've got this fucking Kardashian shit. What are these people? Why are we...
There's celebrities.
OJ.
They're famous for being famous.
God damn. We're going to go off into a whole different
No, we're
ordeal.
not. No, we're not. Save
Yes.
OJ for another time.
No, we need to go ahead and get into OJ. Because it happened this week. It was in the news.
Okay.
The OJ innocent deal.
Oh, yeah. That new show. Right,
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Well, it was 6 episodes, 3 nights, 1 hour each.
Okay.
There is a 5 7/8 build up to where OJ was innocent. And then the last 11 minutes of the whole 6-hour ordeal.
Okay.
Nope, OJ did it. He was alone. And this was the outcome. I spent 6 fucking hours finding out that OJ did it. Here we go. Why are we here again?
I want to get a hold of his book.
If
I
OJ did it.
Yeah,
Well, here's the whole premise behind the whole goddamn show, dude. Check this out. He admits in his book that he could not have done this crime alone. So he basically implicates another individual along with him.
All right.
Supposedly, he is seen by an eyewitness across the fucking street from the Bundy, Nicole's apartment. Supposedly, here's what was witnessed. OJ gets out of the driver's seat. He walks down the sidewalk towards Nicole's front porch.
Okay.
Jason is pissed off because he gets shit on. We'll do a whole episode on AJ. Right? We need to do that. I need to do one on JFK too.
Did you see, speaking of JFK, did you see on Hulu 11/22/63, I think, or 64, whatever it is?
I think I did. I don't remember the premise because I have so much in my brain. There's so much
useless shit up there.
Well, when it comes to the Kennedy assassination, guys, I've got a lot of material right here within these fucking paneled walls.
It's an 8-part series produced. It's a Hulu exclusive, and it is very good. It's got oh damn it! Of course I wouldn't fucking remember what his name is.
But
it's got famous people.
Matter. Well, here.
It's got some famous people in it, and anyway, it's all about the Kennedy assassination. People traveling back in time to try and stop the events. Josh Duhamel, James Franco was the big name in it.
Do you know we have a new defense secretary?
Mad Dog. Mad Dog.
Yes.
I am excited about that.
Yes.
It's
yes. His job is to make sure that we do not get our asses kicked again.
Yeah, and I think he will absolutely do that.
Yes. We have a new Department of Homeland Security.
Who is that?
Some guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
John Kelly. He's
John
confirmed.
Kelly?
He's
Okay.
who cares?
Oh, I saw that pop up, but I didn't know who the hell he was, and I didn't really feel like reading the article.
My hatred of A-list Hollywood people,
Oh,
it runs real deep. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's revisit it. The last of the movie studios, Paramount, is underbid by the Chinese.
Oh yeah. You were telling me about that earlier. That's right. Yep.
We're gonna make Chinese movies in Hollywood from here on. Right, it's gonna be awesome. Bruce Lee is gonna be dug up, and we'll have a fucking
Weekend at Bernie style movie.
Yes, that'll be awesome.
Fun.
Yes,
it'll be fun. More like
Paul Walker is not the last one. We're gonna resurrect people.
Oh, God.
He went out fast. He went out furious. I mean, it's kind of like Dale Earnhardt's exit. You know?
And he wouldn't wear the fucking neck brace. It's not like he didn't.
Well, it wasn't offered then.
Yeah, no, it was. It was an option.
To who?
Drivers.
In NASCAR? You talking about Dale Earnhardt or are you talking about Paul Walker?
No, Earnhardt.
Earnhardt.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, let's look at it like this. The dude wouldn't even wear a closed face helmet.
I know.
You know
but
why?
I'm saying the technology
because he could
available.
feel the wind on his face, and it was more important for him to feel that wind than it was for him to protect himself.
I get that. That's why you
the
die.
dude committed suicide.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. Not to mention he went to sleep in the car during the Tony Stewart flip wreck, where they was able to go under red flag that same race for about 27 minutes. So he kicks his feet up on the wheels. And he checks himself out. He just propped up. He took a nap. And his crew chief calls him on the radio. Said, Dale, wake up. Well, they don't pit. So Dale Earnhardt, not only him, but the rest of the guys, but he's the only one who actually took a nap.
He took a nap.
Yeah, in his race car.
Sounds comfortable.
Didn't get his belt cinched. That's why the lawsuit for Simpson Racing, because had he come into the pits, he could have had help from somebody from the outside window to pull his belts down tight, but because he was sitting in the seat and he loosened him up to take a nap, he wasn't in the belts the way he should have been. Hence, Kenny Schrader.
That's an old name.
Yes, he's the guy who was attached to the passenger side door of Dale's car when he slid down the track. He was the first person to reach the incident because he's the one who turned Dale sideways.
Yeah.
When he arrived at the car, he knew Dale was killed instantly because of the blood running out of the eye sockets.
Oh.
And it was easy to see because he wore an open face helmet. Kenny knew that Dale was dead instantly. Right?
Oh, that's terrible.
Yes. And
when was that? What year?
2001. February 18th, 2001. You know what's interesting about 2001?
2001?
Yes.
No way.
Yes. It was months before 9/11.
That wasn't in the early 90s?
No. It was 2001. It was February 18th, 2001. It's a day because it hurt me more than 9/11. It's the only day that hurt me more because I lost Superman. It's the day that I learned to wear my seatbelts in my car, my personal car, because I was like, if you're going to kill Superman in a fucking race car, what choice do I have?
Shit, you're right.
Yeah, I fucking know.
Fuck you. I really thought it was in like the early 90s.
No. He was, no.
Well, obviously, Stroke or Ace, he made a movie? Or he was in a movie?
Yes.
Of course he was.
You've never seen Stroke or Ace?
No.
It's Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, never seen it.
Okay.
Nope.
I'd
give it a shot.
It's a good movie. It's silly comedy. It's kind of like the Bad News Bears in a way, except they're in race cars instead of baseball.
Yeah. Huh.
Right. It's cute.
2001. No shit. I really didn't think that.
Actually, the car itself was in Days of Thunder several times.
I remember that movie existed. That's about the extent of it.
You've never seen it?
No, I have, but I don't really remember.
I'm not a big
about
Tom Cruise fan.
No, I thought it was Tom Cruise, yeah. But it's been,
well, yeah, you're
since it
younger
came
than
out.
me.
Yeah.
And you're not a race fan or a sports fan or like a fan
That's
of
not even
anything
true.
that's manly at all.
It is not true at all. I'm a fan of baseball. I'm not a fan of football or basketball. I'm a fan of all things with wheels and motors, or just wheels, just motors. And
yeah.
So, kind of guns.
You like guns?
Huh?
You like guns?
I do.
I like guns.
I'm a fan.
We dropped a whole lot of bombs in Syria yesterday.
Did we now?
Yes. We sent some B-52s and we rearmed or refueled them in the air, and we dropped a whole lot of hot shit on a whole lot of shitty people. That was on the last day of Obama's presidency.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing that I want to see if I can figure out. As far as the globe goes right now, on January 20th, we took on a new president.
Uh-huh.
But we're involved in 7 wars currently on the face of the planet right now.
Really?
Yes.
7?
7.
Go ahead.
That's not something that's winnable when you're decreasing your ability to fight wars, unless you're sending a bunch of drones. But we're currently involved in 7 conflicts around the globe. And this guy has got the fucking audacity. Barack Hussein Obama has given himself the humanitarian award.
Of course he did.
How the fuck does this happen?
Well, he got a damn Nobel fucking
Peace Prize.
Peace Prize.
Yes, because he didn't involve our people in his goddamn war with drones.
Yeah, well.
He's even made the claim that if you want to date my daughters, I may drop a drone on your fucking house. Right? He made that claim early on.
I can't say
he has no fear of dropping bombs on fucking people.
Come on. You wouldn't be power drunk if you were the fucking president.
I don't shoot Libyans. They're of no consequence to me.
Have you tried? It's therapeutic.
You know what?
Oh, damn.
I don't know why we didn't learn from George Bush that it was not necessary to take out a dictator. Right.
43 or 41?
Who the fuck cares? We were going after Hussein both times.
Yeah.
And then when we took him out is when we fucking lost it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's best to leave a dictator in place. If everybody's scared of him within this fucking border, the Iranians were scared of him, the Iraqis were scared of him. Why did we feel it was need to take him out?
I don't know. Like to prove a point?
No. Well, because Hussein threatened to kill W's dad.
Yeah, probably.
So this is
that'll get you killed.
We're going to use the whole of the United States military budget.
He threatened the president. What are you talking about?
He threatened the president's dad.
Who was the president?
Well, yeah. So what do? We go back after his dad tells him, "Do not do this. We're going to lose this. You cannot win this. Don't even fuck with it. I'm cool. I'm still here. Why do you want to go back
I don't
and
know.
destroy
Honor?
the Bush name?
Family honor? Come on. No, Jeb destroyed the Bush name.
Yeah, well, no, Donald Trump did that. Guess what? It's January 20th, 2017. There's two names in history that are about to die out quick. It's Bush and Clinton. Bye-bye. You're going away.
I hope so. Not tired of hearing about Clinton. Did you see the video of...
I'm more tired of the Bushes.
did you see
Prescott Bush was a fucking bastard. He should have been executed early on.
Damn! That's harsh. Don't do that.
He was a traitor.
Did
man.
you see Did you see the video from today at the swearing in, where Bill Clinton's standing behind Hillary?
Yeah,
and he's staring and licking his lips
I
and
get
looking
it.
at. I don't know who he was looking at.
he was looking at Melania.
or Ivanka. Either way, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a bad view. And Melania was very covered up, very
Yeah.
Everybody was saying Jackie I don't really, I don't know that I'd make that comparison without seeing pictures side by side or something like that.
Well,
But Ivanka,
if they was in black and white, I see it. I get it.
yeah,
Because I've studied the Kennedy assassination for so long, I get the look.
11/22/63. You're gonna watch it. You got Hulu, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, then you're gonna watch that. It's all about the Kennedy assassination. It's.
I think I've seen part of it, and I don't know, somewhere early on, I may have found out that it was kind of bullshit, and I kind of dismissed it and dropped it. And that is a possibility, because I've done it many times.
If it's bullshit, and I haven't studied up on it like you have.
Yes.
But if it's bullshit, it's well done bullshit.
So is OJ innocent bullshit.
Yeah.
That I spent my 6 hours fucking with.
I would watch 11/22/63 again.
Okay.
So.
I'll give it a shot. I'm going to suggest all of you do it, because I'm.
Yeah, we got tens and tens of listeners here.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
And
Hopefully.
but there may be something here that we may need to tap on. Where are we at? Where are we at? We closing this thing up, or we need to do something spectacular? What do we do?
No, I think...
What are we going to come up with your name? I'm evidently Puto.
You are Puto.
I am Puto.
Puto.
And that picture that you sent me the other day is going to be our website fucking... yes. That's going to be our... yes.
That's hilarious.
It's going to give away more than I'd like to as far as the name, but I can deal with that. I'm not a bad person. But that needs to be the background.
I should have drawn a heart around it before I clear coded it.
Yeah, you'll understand when the time comes. You'll get it. You'll understand,
funny.
and you'll it'll make sense.
No, I think
look, I had a good time. I'm glad we did this.
I think this was our best one so far, and
you think?
Yeah, I do. I think it went really well. We don't really stay on track, but that's probably part of the fun.
Yes.
And at least it is for us, so I hope it is for them. Yeah. Look, man, I'm trying to promote this fucking thing,
Good for you.
Good.
Fucking
Need to monetize this thing. This shit ain't free. This fucking brand new Behringer mixer wasn't free. New Surface Pro, all fancy, top of the line.
Well, I know it's fun. If there's nothing else, it's fucking fun.
It is absolutely fun, and
it's just,
and we are certainly not in this for the money, because we ain't getting paid. This is costing money,
and it's late at night, and we've already had a full day, and we've had a full week, and hell, we're signing off on the weekend, right? We'd rather do this than him go home.
Oh, don't say it like that.
Yeah,
wifey's
you know what? I shouldn't have said it by the way. I give you that, but I mean, we got to do it sometime.
This is important to
keep moving,
to get out of the way and get some consistency, and I think it went really well.
Just do it.
Cool.
Make it fun and see if we can do it.
All right.
Hey, and if you're out there and you're paying attention, we appreciate it.
We absolutely appreciate it. We will be back next week with another 1 hour show.
Ready to sign off?
Yes, sir.
Sign off.